You were saying?
I don't know if you or Matt answered the push message about you guys need to do these with camo fully on the mesh so I don't have to paint them.
That'd be the last thing I'd be worried about right now.
I'm trying not to be worried. I'm trying to be confident.
This is all him. This is hard work and persistence. I'll tell you that. Doing me a good deer.
Say, I need a blanket in here, Dad.
No, I like to eat and chew blankets. I have lost my blanket rights. Tell them, Willie. That one is not.
You get
lost
blankets.
Blanket rights.
You get blankets.
Remind me to not pass deer that I should probably shoot so that I could take them hunting.
Yeah. What are we doing right now?
We're getting ready to go track a deer that I shot last night at 5:55. That I hit a limb on the way there at 18 yards, and it hit him what I think is liver guts. He bed down 15 yards from with impact. Then he stood up, bedded down 2 more times, and I watched him till pitch black, and he had never moved again. Bobbing his head. I'm trying to keep it together because, you know, if you've hunted long enough, you know that crazy stuff can happen. And I just really hope that we can go in there and find him. He's the biggest buck that I've ever even shot at. I've got some history with him. And I'm just trying to stay humble. And I really want to find him.
This deer's a giant.
We found this like August 8th or something like that, right after me and my brother got permission to hunt the property. And I'd set up a trail camera and walked 60 yards and I found this. So he's done some different things since this antler.
Got a little bit bigger.
Got a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, he was telling me that it tried to get up on several occasions and fell flat on his face. If a 5-year-old deer wants to stand up, he stands up and he goes. If he's hurt that bad he can't get up, yeah.
Nope.
It's gonna feel worse and worse and worse.
You ready?
Follow you.
Yeah.
Let him smell that arrow.
Oh my gosh.
He's been dead since last night. Get on the other side of him and just lift that head up and show this camera real quick.
Biggest body deer
What
I've
you
ever
just
shot
did.
too. I told you he weighed 275 pounds.
Oh gosh.
Remember? Did you leave the shed in the truck?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Remember I asked if I wonder if his G2 had that same. I always wanted to know what it felt like. And you know, people say they're speechless.
Raise him back up. God.
My history with this deer is a short history, but it's got a lot of twists and turns that all happened basically from August until now. Look how much bigger he got. Being a taxidermist, I've gotten to handle a lot of deer. I've gotten to skin them for people. That's the biggest body deer one of the biggest body deer I've ever seen. Joe, you ever see one that big?
Nice, huge. Look at his scars on his chest too. He's got scars across his chest. Like he's
Probably from a fence or something, I don't know. Okay. This is gonna be a chore. That's probably him. Man, he's heavy. Alright. I found this shed 50 yards in the woods, right there in that thick stuff. 20 yards from the stand I was set up in. So, first time I hunted him on the southwest. I was in this tree right here, there's my bow hanger. I was in this little leaning tree next to it. See that little tree? There's my bow hanger. And so I hunted him there, and I saw him come out with 4 other bucks. See that rock down there? There's a scrape right there. And he hit that scrape right by that rock. So 4 days later, I came back in. Because the wind was right. I have a bad habit of leaving bow hangers in trees.
Yeah, me too.
Never coming back to them. Right here. What is that, a poplar or something? I don't know what that is. Right there. See the bow hanger? I was right there. Set up over this scrape. And I saw a 4-pointer. Yesterday, I saw him when he was about right here. And he came and smashed this scrape. The same scrape I saw him hit the first time I hunted him.
On November 1st.
On November 2nd.
2nd.
He worked this scrape, and he just walked up this way. There's my stand right there. I cut one lane to shoot this power line. So he stopped right here and he was looking in the woods like he wanted to go that way, which I had 20 minutes before that I had a buck come through and go right through here, and I was thinking he was going to follow. And he just continued on and got to right here. I drew and my arm hit the tree. That's a shagbark hickory, and it made some noise, and he stopped right here and stared at the bottom of my tree. I needed him right here for a completely clear shot. I ended up holding draw for, I don't know, 14 to 18 seconds, all 47 pounds of it. And I decided that I was gonna kneel down because I had these yellow leaves to shoot through, or I knew I could shoot through this. And so I knelt down and I put the tension back in my back and made sure that I was really, because I knew if I was shooting through this is all stuff that went through my head. If I'm shooting through here, I want as much tension as I can. I wasn't shoulder pulling. I just kept the tension and the shot broke. And it did go through this and it hit him, I think, right in the liver. A little bit of gut maybe too. And he mule kicked. He ran under that log where Joey's standing. It's under there. And he bedded down. And then he got up and bedded again, and got up and bedded for the last time, and he was there for an hour and a half until I couldn't see him anymore. Then I went home and didn't sleep. And then we came out here and we had Brick the tracking dog, Tim the tracking dog handler, and Joey, my best friend from Kentucky. This is our 11th year hunting together during the rut. He comes up here every year for about 10 days. We've talked for years about shooting deer like this. I mean, I'm not saying I get a lot of deer on camera like that,
Joey.
but we've gotten some really big deer on camera, but getting big deer on camera and killing big deer is two completely different things. This is his 2020 shed. I had pictures of him on my brother's, and he would just be there. There was one daylight picture of him, and then I stopped getting pictures of him after muzzleloader season. And I thought somebody had killed him. There's a lot of pressure around here, not on this little farm. So I thought he might be living over here. My brother got permission for both of us to hunt it in like what, July? Joey came up for his August trip where we just, hang all of our stands and trim shooting lanes and check straps. And we decided to come over here and put up a camera. And after we put the camera up, we walked about 60 yards and I found this shed. And it really told me, it confirmed my suspicions that he might be living over here. And I hunted that first setup right behind me because I figured it was close to his core area, and I tried some different things to get this deer than I ever have. I really am not aggressive. I'm kind of always just sit back and let it happen type of thing instead of going and making something happen. And luckily I saw him that day, and it made me it emboldened me to even just keep hunting him and keep kind of zoning in. But if you look, that stand there, that tree there, and the tree I killed him out of make a triangle, and there isn't more than 40 yards between each stand. And I mean, look at that.
Oh, he gained so much.
Mass, length. I mean, this was 10 inches. Now this is telling me that this is 12. Scarred up. I mean, his back's got scars. His chest has scars. I don't know what to say beyond that. I mean, I just did my best. I was really down, having a tough season. I'd been texting Tim and Logan and commiserating with them, and they had been telling me they've been having similar seasons. I mean, I've got more 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds on camera than I've ever had. I was so excited to hunt this year because there were so many options. And the only shooter I've seen this year was him on October 13th and then him yesterday. And You know, Tim gave me a pep talk 2 days ago when I was hunting this same farm but a different section of it, and just about how it only takes 10 seconds and it took about 47 seconds. And I'm really, really thankful for the opportunity to get to shoot a deer like this. Joey and I have talked about it for years. Someday one of us is going to kill a real giant deer. You know, we've shot deer in the 140s and 130s, and the biggest deer I ever killed prior to this is a 150-inch 10-pointer with a muzzleloader, and I think he's going to be bigger than that. But I don't really care what he scores because he's got the biggest body I've ever seen, and I've probably caped out 400 deer in my lifetime. His neck is monumental in size, and the old man that used to take me hunting said, it's okay to be happy to kill a deer, don't be prideful. And I'm just really happy.